I'm going to be walking us through the process of excretion, which is done primarily by the kidneys. So there's 3 steps involved with excretion. It's going to be filtration, reabsorption, and secretion. So this takes place in the nephron within a kidney. So step 1 is filtration. Filtration is done when blood pumps throughout the body into the afferent arteriole coming in through the glomerulus. So the glomerulus is then pumping now the blood across a very thin and porous area between the glomerulus and Bowman's capsule, the barrier. There's a lot of pores in between, so it makes it easy for blood to pass through, containing things like amino acids, water, different ions. However, it doesn't allow the passage of proteins because they are a little bit larger. So once those substances are filtered through the glomerulus to the Bowman's capsule, we now have the filtered product. So we're going to work our way down through the nephron tube, where we have our second process called reabsorption. So this is where all the water comes out via osmosis through aquaporons, and it gets tubular reabsorbed. It goes back to the body, so we can use things like glucose and amino acids that we need. We get recycled and reabsorbed throughout the body. Things that we don't need come back through secretion, which is our third step. Things such as potassium, organic acids and bases. Those are substances we don't necessarily want a lot of in the body, so we secrete them back in through the nephron. So our main product is going to consist of these unwanted dissolved substances like potassium and these organic acids and bases. However, the glucose, amino acids, and especially water is reabsorbed about 99%. So only 1% of urine is actually water, which to me was a little bit surprising. So along with that 1% of water, we have the undissolved salt, or we have the dissolved salt substances that were unwanted. So that turns into our primary urine product. So I also drew a very tiny diagram of a nephron, just to have the bigger picture of what's going on here. So the afferent arteriole brings in the blood, right? So we go through the glomerulus, blood gets filtered out, only small dissolved products or substances get dissolved to the Bowman's capsule. We work our way into the proximal area, the proximal tube of the nephron. So here's where a lot of the reabsorption is going to occur. This is when the H2O is going to get filtered out, sent back to the body. It's going to go through osmosis, through those aquaporons. We're going to get back sodium as well. So that occurs here at the proximal tubule. Then we're going to work our way down to the loop of Henle. Some are long, some are short, as you'll see here. This is where salt concentration occurs. So this is how we concentrate our urine. Then we're gonna work our way up to the distal tubule. So it kind of wraps around here. And this is where aldosterone is held. So this is in charge of getting our sodium reabsorbed and our potassium secreted. Then we're gonna work our way into the collecting duct, which is in charge of ADH. This is in charge of obtaining the water we need due to our blood pressure either being high or low, and the collecting duct eventually to the bladder. And this is where our urine product comes out. So that's the process of excretion and the 3 steps: filtration, reabsorption, and secretion. Thank you.